as you said that, my chest started getting hot.
Each boss will be guessing which piece of fun trivia belongs to one of our 11 employees.
I don't like this at all.
Let's meet the bosses.
What's up? I'm Zach. I'm the startup boss. I'm a chill boss, you know? I'm just here to keep things casual and fun.
What's up? I'm Ned. I'm the tech CEO. I want everyone here to think different. By 2030, the Try Guys could put a man on the moon of Jupiter.
Well, howdy there. I am Cowboy Boss. They say the internet is the Wild West, and it sure is.
Hello, I'm Eugene, and I'm the cool boss.
Eugene, how do you think you're gonna do today?
I'm going to, for sure.
Each one of our 4 bosses will be reaching into the bowl of trivia to find one fact about one of us. They'll then be nominating one of the 11 of us to see who they think it is.
Today we are going to be guessing about our production team. We have our producers, Nick and Rachel, our production manager, Alexandria. We have our editing team, Elliot, Devlin, YB, and our assistant editor, Will. We have our social media manager, Kaylin. We have our shooting team, Miles and Jonathan, and of course we have the wonderful Sam.
Our game is broken down into 3 types of questions. Green for 1 point, yellow for 2 points, and red for, you guessed it, 3 points.
Are these facts that we would have learned in water cooler conversation?
These are facts that any good boss should know.
I think some of you I know okay, others maybe I don't know as well. In general, I think this is just a recipe for us to get brutally embarrassed.
I think I know the staff well. You know, we kick it. I think I'm gonna do pretty okay.
I think I'm gonna lose. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I meant gunning for 3rd, but I think I'm gonna lose. Are you gonna keep the accent up the whole game?
Well, I am a cowboy. I can drive a forklift.
I know the answer to this.
Oh, wow. Whoa. Then
I'm gonna go last.
Then I'll guess before you.
I'm locking my answer in.
I believe it is Nick.
I also am guessing Nick.
Will's my guy.
Well, I'm gonna tell you that, Eugene, I think you're right. I am the boss of the people. I talk to y'all. I hang out, and I know that Will has this crazy past where he worked in this wacky factory and had ridiculous coworkers, and he's got some stories. Will, put that hand up and tell me I'm right.
Now, Nick, concerning the forklift, is it you?
Miles?
Oh, it'd be funnier if you went Miles.
Will, is it you?
No. Oh.
I'd like to just say thank you for thinking that I could, Zach.
Wow, Zach.
No! The boss of the people! Wow! Yeah.
If the person who is qualified to drive a forklift could please raise their hand.
I worked at a brewery. There were guys at the brewery who would do burnouts. I was not one of them.
I managed a hot dog stand as my summer job between high school and college.
I'm gonna give this one to Sam. I like the idea of him walking out to the employees and yelling, "We need more wieners!" Could you yell that real quick?
We need more wieners! I'm giving it to Alexandria.
I think someone who could handle it would be Mr. Elliot.
I gotta look at the word manage and potentially pick one of our management material. Yeah, I guess I'll pick Rachel, our producer who manages our team. Maybe she also managed the hot dog stand.
Alexandria, was it you? Damn it. Sam, was it you?
Damn it.
Elliot, was it you?
Shit. Oh, come on, big money, big money, big money.
Rachel, did you manage a hot dog stand?
Tricky.
Would the manager of a hot dog stand please raise your hand?
Get your hot dogs here. And they were Chicago style, baby. Cucumbers, tomatoes, pickles, celery, salt, no ketchup, only mustard.
The fact is, I played the saxophone.
Could everybody do this?
I'm gonna say Devlin again.
Right now, my mind's flipping between Kaylin and Elliot. I'm not sure why. That's just my gut. I'm gonna go with Elliot.
Yeah, I'm guessing Miles.
You all mean a lot to me, but there's only one sax man in my heart, and I too am going with Elliot.
Miles, was it you?
No.
Oh man.
Come on, Elliot.
It's not me.
Come on, Elliot.
Elliot, concerning the saxophone, was it you? Devlin, is it you?
Do you play saxophone but you didn't write
I
that?
played the saxophone, but I didn't write this one either.
Would the sax man or woman please raise their hand?
So I played the saxophone from 4th to 5th grade, and I was terrible. First, I had a really cute photo shoot with it, and it was adorable.
I have competed in 10 triathlons. Who could have done that? I'm gonna guess our forklift driving hero, Jonathan.
I'm gonna go with Rachel.
I'm gonna go with Kaylin because I know she ran.
I'm gonna go with Nick. I feel like I heard you mention a marathon once, but maybe you were going to cheer someone on.
Nick, was it you?
Zach, it was me.
Hold on, and a hot dog stand?
And a marathon. And a marathon.
You've done 10 and a marathon.
8 sprint distance, 2 Olympic.
That thrusts Zach into the lead with 2 points, and Eugene tailing right behind him with 1.
I have the ability to lucid dream. As in, I can control my dreams.
We've talked about this. We know that Alexandria has sleep paralysis.
Which means she probably doesn't have lucid dreaming. you would get out of that situation. The only person here who I think would learn to do it is Miles Bonsignore.
You know, I'm gonna guess Kaylin.
I'm gonna mix it up and say Elliot.
Elliot, was it you? So this wasn't my thing, but I do lucid dream.
Would the owner of a lucid dream please raise your hand?
So I was really interested in it in high school. I actually made a video about it because I kind of learned how to do it in high school, and I minored in psychology in college because I was so into it.
On a technicality, Eugene clinches a 2-pointer, bringing him up to 3 points with Zach. Last place being tied at 0 points with Ned and Keith.
I've propelled off the side of a 200-foot tower in Italy.
What does that mean?
Did I mean repelled?
No, I believe it says they propelled.
So as someone who's been to Italy, who's adventurous, and also doesn't know the difference between propel and repel.
One of these has got to be Jonathan.
But I'm gonna go with Elliot.
Okay, I'm going with someone who I think is a world traveler, was my initial guess, also seemed super embarrassed about the propelled thing. I'm going with Rachel.
I think Rachel. It just sounds like something Rachel did.
Elliot, was it you? Jonathan, was it you? Rachel, was it you?
No! It was Rachel.
I never make that mistake.
Would the propeller please raise their hand?
As soon as you said that, my chest started getting hot, and I was like, they're gonna see my red face. And I was 17, I went to Europe for a month, and there was a 200-foot tower that we rappelled down.
I had a doppelganger in college who looked so much like me that people frequently called him by my name.
So I'm gonna go with Will.
Because he literally looks exactly like me. Looks like exactly the same. He has the same face, but he's like more handsome.
I won a school pageant after lip-syncing Wrecking Ball in underwear on a workout ball. This feels slam dunk to me. I'm going Sam. So you also guess Sam?
I guess Sam.
It was a man pageant fundraiser that our school was doing, and I was on a workout ball that had a chain. We were swinging. I was in a Speedo.
In high school, I joined the swim team without knowing how to dive and had to jump feet first in the pool for several meets before figuring it out. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, this is so sad. I don't want to name anybody.
Elliot. I didn't realize it was that sad.
I have a titanium shoulder from a slackline incident.
Miles.
It was me.
Yeah! All right!
Heading into the final round, Eugene and Zach are neck and neck with 7 points and 6 points respectively, followed closely by Keith with just 4 points and Ned tailing behind at a painful 2 points only.
This is a 3-point question that Betty White has been a passenger in my car. Perhaps someone that was like a production assistant driving Betty White around. I'm gonna go for a production assistant, Jonathan.
I'm gonna rep the Miles Nation for this one. You strike me as the kind of guy that'd be psyched to drive Betty White.
I think it's either Nick, Rachel, or Devlin. Because Devlin, I know, did a lot of like bizarre movie and TV work. I'm gonna go with Rachel.
I think it's Nick or Rachel. I'm gonna go with Nick.
Nick, was it you?
It was.
I knew it!
Wow, you're running away with it.
Well, that one I knew because when it came down to Nick and Rachel, I was just like, the gays really love Betty White, like a lot. Yeah, that's something we brag about.
My Jeep was used as a picture car in a film I worked on called You Again that no one probably remembers, but there's a whole scene with her riding in my car.
I defended gay rights on a reality show on TLC, which was called Miss America Reality Check. I defended gay rights on a reality show on TLC, Miss America Reality Check.
Nick.
It's gotta be Nick. It's just gotta be Nick because like
it's called Miss America.
He defended gay rights. I mean, he could have been.
Miss America was against gay rights?
You think there were only Miss America people as the entire humans on a whole TV show? You don't think there was a single other person on screen ever? Not a single one?
Nick, was it you?
Who was it?
Is it Kaylin?
It was Rachel.
Oh, you did do beauty pageant shit.
I was Miss Vermont in 2007 and competed at Miss America in 2008, for which I had to live in a house with the other 52 contestants, and Miss South Dakota was saying only men and women should get married, and I went off, and they included it.
Wow. Yes.
Let's roll the clip.
This is a cool fact. I was once a caterer at Elton John's annual Oscar party.
This is also very gay.
Who was in the restaurant industry at all?
I'm guessing Devlin. I feel like Devlin's talked about catering as one of his odd jobs.
How desperate Ned looks.
This is horrible. Don't like quizzes that I don't know the answers to.
I'm going with Miles.
I'm gonna keep this gay train rolling. I'm gonna say Nick again. I don't know. It's Elton John. I don't know. I'm hoping it for us.
It made sense, but I didn't want to double dip on that logic.
Gays love to double dip.
Nick, was it you?
Always bet I'm gay.
Dang it! Dang it!
I catered in between PA jobs back in the day. It was awesome, and then it sucked because we cleaned up all night long.
With that dominating performance, Eugene sits atop the leaderboard with an amazing 13 points. The cool boss has emerged victorious, claiming the title of Best Boss. Ned, you fought valiantly, but with only 2 points, that leaves you with the world's worst boss.
I don't like this at all.
Keith, we are going to award you with the world's okayest boss moment.
Hey, I think that's actually pretty true.
And Zach in second place.
The world's second best boss. You know what? I listen.
And Eugene, of course, in first place. You are being donned as best boss and being given. That's right. Let's give it up for all of our bosses.
You guys, Eugene loves graphic tees. Put it on, Eugene. Come on, put it on. Don't you want to see him in the shirt, gang? Yeah! Boss! Don't do it for us, Eugene. Boss! 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 Boss!
I know over 200 plus digits of pi.
3.141592.